You open your eyes and gaze upon someone in the darkness. A normal-looking man shrouded in a void of emptiness. With nothing else in sight, you walk up to the man and gaze upon him, with more of his features being illuminated to you. Obviously, your eyes first dart to his face. A mischievous smile is curled, and something about the face in general seems off, but you cannot pick out as to why. Behind him, you notice a mirror, showing a reflection of, presumably, him. Instead of reflecting the man in the mirror, a woman is present as the reflection. On the ground, you notice the man's shadow. Gazing upon the shadow, a sinister presence is felt. You feel disaster, cruelty, and capability from that shadow. There are several mysteries and complexities going on in this image, but once informed, it will all make sense. Let us dive into the complexities and theory behind Jungian psychology. Sigmund Freud is known as a leading figure in the world of modern psychology due to his observations and constant research into the human psyche. While many of his conclusions may be questionable today, there is no denying that his work started the swing towards mental understanding we see today. One of his most loyal followers was a psychiatrist by the name of Carl Jung, who often agreed with Freud. However, as time went on, Jung began to develop his own, and often conflicting opinions regarding psychology, which led to the falling out of the two researchers. Jung went on to develop his own theory of psychology, which he named analytical psychology. Jungian psychology has developed over the years to become Jungian Psychotherapy, a form of therapy that focuses on the theory and tenets of Jungian psychology. So, what is the core theory behind Jung's idea? Similar to Freud, Jung focuses on the relationship between the unconscious and conscious mind. He believed that the unconscious mind holds the secrets and knowledge of ourselves that we can discover in order to grow and live happily. If not explored, conflicts arise, such as depression, anxiety, and much more as a result of us not understanding our authentic selves. Taking a deeper dive into Jung's views of our mind, let's look at the components that make up our psyche. Jung believed that there were three parts that made up our psyche: the ego, the personal unconscious, and the collective unconscious. The ego is the conscious mind and holds our awareness of our existence and identity. Personality, thoughts, feelings, and other aspects of that nature reside in this section. The personal unconscious are memories or experiences that we are not fully aware of. For whatever reason, whether that be suppression or forgetfulness, these memories are not fully aware to us but can be remembered through effort. The collective unconscious is an idea theorized by Jung as a universal unconsciousness. Basically, every human shares the aspects hidden away in this level of unconsciousness, as the content of this level was born from ancestry and human evolution. So all of us as a species share the memories and thoughts inside. These shared memories are known as archetypes, which Jung assigns symbols to by looking at them in relation to themes associated with the symbols found cross-culturally. Once all these aspects of the mind are recognized, then unified, individuation occurs, which, according to the APA, is the gradual development of a unified, integrated personality that incorporates greater and greater amounts of the unconscious, both personal and collective, and resolves any conflicts that exist. In other words, when both the unconscious and conscious parts of our mind are used in tandem with one another for growth and health, that is individuation. Now, let us get more specific and take a look at archetypes, as this is a massive and controversial part of Jung's theory. As stated previously, the unconscious collective is filled with memories that are bred into all of us through human evolution. Jung stated that the recognition of this is hidden in symbols that have been used to represent these memories and can be seen in dreams, literature, and art. These symbols also exist cross-culturally. Here are some of the most prominent archetypes of Jungian psychology. The mask, or the persona, is the self we portray to society. It is not our true self, but an act we depict to the world for the sake of conformity. The anima/animus is the mirror image of our biological sex. Jung believed that, if we are male, then we have unconscious feminine traits, and if we are female, then we have unconscious masculine traits. The shadow is our animalistic tendencies. It is our dangerous energy and capability, which can influence our natural tendencies. We often try to ignore and dislike this aspect of ourselves. Finally, there's the self, which represents unity of the unconscious and conscious. Basically, a sense of self can only be obtained once all aspects of the mind are unified. Jungian psychology is used to help people understand themselves to the fullest, believing that mental issues and disorders can be helped with acceptance of knowledge of one's own mind. While we may not like to explore the darker crevices of our mind, Jungian psychology does promote this, as it is believed that this is the only path towards true acceptance of oneself. While you may not agree with Jungian psychology and the ideas proposed, it is hard to deny that, while the reasoning behind the ideas may seem ridiculous, the message may be helpful to many who want to live their life without having to wear a mask. Thank you all for watching the video. If you want to see anything else like this, you see some videos in front of you that you may also enjoy. Please go check out the channel if there is any other content that you would like to see. We have tons of videos that are kind of similar to this, so I hope you find something that you like. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.